What is going on, Dawg Pound? I am absolutely fired up today because something massive is happening inside our facility that nobody saw coming. We all had our eyes locked on our first-round talent, but an insider just dropped a bombshell that changes everything for our receiver room. There is a specific rookie making so much noise during workouts that he is actually stealing the spotlight and demanding a starting role right now. You need to know who this playmaker is before training camp kicks off. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Are you ready for this breakout? Let's get into it. Denzel Boston is currently the standout name emerging from the Cleveland Browns offseason workouts. While the spotlight often shines on the high-profile first-round pick, it is the second-round receiver who has been dominating conversations within the building. Terry Pluto of Cleveland.com recently reported on the buzz surrounding these preseason activities, noting that while the team holds high regard for KC Concepcion, it is Boston who has been described as phenomenal at times. This rapid emergence highlights the potential impact of the 2026 draft class on the team's depth chart. At 6'4" and 209 pounds, Denzel Boston brings a physical profile that is rare for a player with his specific speed profile. Clocking a 4.28 40-yard dash at the combine, he offers the kind of vertical threat that the organization has been looking for to stretch opposing defenses. This combination of size and elite speed is a challenging matchup for any secondary, providing a dynamic element to the offensive scheme. His college production in 2025 at Washington further reinforces this athleticism, as he recorded 62 receptions for 881 yards and 11 touchdowns during his junior campaign. Over his college career, he accumulated 132 catches for 1,781 yards and 20 touchdowns, demonstrating his reliability and ability to find the end zone consistently. The Dawg Pound has every reason to be excited as this young playmaker settles into the rhythm of the NFL. His transition from the college ranks to this professional environment is proving to be smoother than anticipated. As he continues to display these traits in practice, his presence becomes a central narrative for the upcoming season, indicating that the front office may have found a significant talent early in the selection process this past spring. The current receiver room in Cleveland is becoming a highly competitive environment as the team heads toward the start of training camp. Alongside the veteran presence of Jerry Jeudy and the explosive capabilities of KC Concepcion, Denzel Boston is carving out a role that demands attention from the coaching staff. This matters significantly because the team is currently integrating a new system under Todd Monken while managing an active quarterback competition. Having young receivers who step up and effectively command the football provides the coaches with a valuable variety of options for the upcoming season. Rather than easing into a rotational role over time, Boston is actively making a case for immediate involvement in the offensive game plan. This internal competition is a direct reflection of the depth the organization aimed to build during the draft. For the coaching staff, this situation is ideal, as they work to identify the best contributors for their new offensive structure. Denzel Boston is ensuring that he remains at the forefront of these evaluations every single day. His ability to perform at such a high level early on suggests he is not just a prospect for the future, but a viable asset for immediate production. The sheer volume of praise surrounding his performance indicates that he is quickly becoming a focal point of these off-season workouts. As the team moves closer to full squad activities in July, the performance of number 12 will remain a key story to follow. His ability to leverage his speed and frame against professional defensive backs is precisely what the staff needs to see during this installation period. He is proving that he can handle the transition to the NFL level with notable consistency and physical dominance. When analyzing why this development is so important, the answer lies in the versatility Denzel Boston adds to the roster. His vertical speed at his height allows the Browns to challenge defenses in ways that were previously limited. By becoming a consistent threat on the outside, he forces defensive coordinators to adjust their schemes, which inherently creates more space for other playmakers like Jerry Jeudy and KC Concepcion. This tactical advantage is vital for any team installing a new system, as it gives the quarterback multiple options who can win their individual matchups. The fact that Boston is achieving this during his first professional offseason suggests a high level of preparedness and adaptability to the speed of the game. For the coaching staff, having a player who can demand targets early in his career is a major factor in how they will structure their passing attack. The competition for reps during training camp will only intensify, but Boston has already established a strong foundation of trust through his practice performance. His journey from a standout at Washington to a rising player in Cleveland is a direct result of that rare blend of athleticism and college production. By keeping his focus on the daily progression, he is positioning himself to be a key component of the passing game. Fans will be watching closely to see if this momentum carries over into the high-intensity atmosphere of training camp. The excitement surrounding his development is well-founded, given how quickly he has moved from a new arrival to a name that consistently pops up in daily internal updates. His trajectory suggests that he is ready to take on the challenges of the NFL, making him a central figure to monitor throughout the remainder of the summer months. The implications of Denzel Boston stealing the show go beyond individual accolades, as his progress influences the entire composition of the receiving group. As the team continues to install the new offense, having a reliable vertical option allows the staff to explore more aggressive play-calling possibilities. Every successful rep he takes during these workouts serves as evidence of his readiness to contribute in real-game scenarios. While the competition for targets will naturally be tight, his early performance sets a high bar for his peers. The combination of his size, speed, and consistent college output makes him a difficult player to overlook when finalizing the roster depth. It is clear that the decision-makers in the front office have identified a player who aligns perfectly with the offensive needs they prioritized during the draft. The attention he is receiving from insiders and teammates alike is a testament to the hard work he has put in since joining the facility. As the countdown to the regular season continues, the focus will naturally shift to how he handles the increased pressure of training camp. However, based on the reports from the recent sessions, he has already shown the temperament required to succeed in such an environment. His name is currently dominating the conversation for good reason, and that is a positive indicator for the team's offensive potential. If he maintains this level of focus and execution, the impact on the field will be significant. The coaching staff is clearly paying attention, and the opportunities he will receive in the coming weeks will likely reflect the confidence they are gaining in his skills. He is truly making the most of his opportunities during this essential phase of the team's development. Looking at the path ahead for Denzel Boston, the focus remains entirely on maintaining this level of output as the team transitions into more intensive workouts. The expectations for his rookie season will naturally rise based on these early returns, but he appears to be meeting the challenge with a high level of professional focus. By providing an elite vertical threat, he allows the team to operate with more flexibility on the outside, effectively forcing defenses to respect the deep ball. This makes him an integral part of the team's offensive identity as it begins to take shape under the current coaching direction. The upcoming training camp in July will serve as the next major test for him as he faces off against the full defensive personnel in a competitive setting. His development is a perfect example of why the team invested in the receiver position, and it highlights the potential for this specific class to contribute in meaningful ways. Fans who have been tracking his progress will be eager to see how he manages the transition into the full-scale contact and tactical complexity of the regular season. For now, the praise he is receiving is a direct outcome of his dedication to the playbook and his physical preparation. He has managed to turn heads within the building by showing that his college production was not an anomaly, but rather a preview of his potential at the next level. As he continues to grow alongside the other young playmakers, the offense is set up to benefit from his presence. The focus on his performance will only increase as the season nears, confirming his status as a key player to watch for the remainder of the 2026 campaign and beyond for the organization.